Coach, tonight we cannot speak about the player from the NBA. It was a big failure. Why it was like that?
I don't feel it's a failure. It's a game lost because we weren't as good as we should have been. I thought that we were going to be the team that we've been the last month, more or less, and to approach a semi-final and to not get into the game till the first 25, 30 minutes is difficult. And then every single thing that we did bad in the past, we repeated again today. And then when you know that the opponent is really dangerous in transitions and you concede one goal in transitions, and then you know that you have to score goals and to move the ball, and you didn't move the ball as good as we should have moved the ball, and we didn't have a lot of chances, but the chance that we had, we didn't score one. It's just that.
Why didn't you put Dortur German instead of Ran Zehavi?
Because I had my reasons. If we would have won the game, you didn't ask me that question.
No, I think it's a good question because you play with two strikers all the time.
No, but your questions are always about the players who are not in the squad. In the past was why Dan Beaton wasn't in the squad. Today is why Dan Turgeman is not playing. I prefer to think about the players who were playing, and when I take decisions, always is for a reason.
Hi, Coach. Good evening. How much did Ran Zehavi's injury affect your game plan?
I don't know. I don't know because he felt his calf, and we need to check him better.
How much did it affect your game plan?
You know, I said in the past always that you have just two players who score goals, and then you miss one of them, especially in this kind of games when you need the experience, you need the character, and you know, Ran is more than just a player. And when you lose him, it was important. But again, it's something that we have to follow for the future, because Ran is not young. He's really important for the team, and when he's not able to play, we need to put another one.
Asher.
You say before that you will stay next year in Maccabi Tel Aviv, and you begin the preparation of the next year. I ask you if the player that play today on the field can call Maccabi Tel Aviv in the next year?
Sorry?
If the players that play today, more of them, can play in Maccabi Tel Aviv under the name Maccabi Tel Aviv, after that, what you see today?
That is a good question, but I can't tell you because we have another 3 games to show that we are at the level of this shirt. So again, I will tell you after the season, because to wear this shirt, to be in this club, you need to be, and you need to have a personality, you need to have a quality. So now we have 3 games, and we will see at the end of the season. But the game today, I think, has been the reflection of the season, and I'm really sorry for the crowd, because I've been here just for months, but I can understand their frustration, their disappointment, because again, I've been here for 4 months, and I feel the same.
Good evening, Coach. One question I have for you, following your career through Real Madrid, being a center back, how come you didn't find a solution of 2 center backs from Maccabi Tel Aviv instead of Shachar Fiban, who killed few games, lose few points during the season, not finding a greater solution, which you have great players. So we wanted to know, as a supporter, I'm not a journalist, right? How come you didn't find a solution for those 2 center backs for Maccabi Tel Aviv?
But the question, I don't understand the question.
So you use Shachar Fiban, right?
Yeah.
You didn't find a better solution.
בוא תנסה להתמקד את השאלה רק.
As, okay, I'm saying, why you didn't find a better solution, a better player who can fill that center back position in Maccabi.
טוב, רז, אתה רוצה לשאול משהו? לא, אוקיי. כן.
Was there any adjustments that you could have made to prevent Beitar's transition attacks? Because the first goal, it was during transition that they had, and they just kept trying. They sent like 6 players each time they had the opportunity. So, is there something that you could have done differently?
We prepared the game knowing that that was gonna happen. So we did the exercises in the training ground yesterday. We've done today. We showed them video yesterday. We showed them video today, and then we made the mistake in the goal that Dor and Dan, instead of staying in their position, they jumped to the man who had the ball and they created the transition. But a part of the goal, they had transition, but they didn't create the chances. The chances that they created has been our mistakes.
רז.
Coach, you were asked before if the players of Maccabi Tel Aviv deserve to wear the shirt of Maccabi Tel Aviv.
No, everybody. I didn't say the players, everybody.
The question was about the players, but I want to ask if you feel the right person to be the coach of Maccabi Tel Aviv also for the next season. Not about are you planning the season. This is not my question. Do you feel that you have the ability to take this team to be a better team for the next season?
Of course, I have 1-year contract, and we started to do the things a few time ago is because I believe that we are going to improve. Because again, if I were a supporter of Maccabi Tel Aviv or even the owner of Maccabi Tel Aviv, I would have been really, really frustrated. And we need to start working. No, we need to start working because we started already. But we need to think what has happened in the past. It's not the first year that Maccabi Tel Aviv is not winning anything. So we are working. We know who we are. We know what we want, and you said in my career, I lost a few semifinals, but I won a lot of finals. So again, I am more than ready to keep fighting for this club with the right direction.
We spoke a lot of time since you arrived about the style of Maccabi Tel Aviv, the formation. You said that yourself you have a lot of experience as a coach and as a player. In the recent years, do you remember a team that play 4-4-2, that has been dominant with the ball, that can move the ball in the middle, that can win games with the middle of only 2 players when they are playing against 3? This is against the football, to try to move the ball with only 2 players when the opposition has 3 in the middle. And Maccabi Tel Aviv, since you arrived, this is the style, and it's not working, and we saw it also today. Beitar Jerusalem is not a team that is good with the ball, and they were much better in football than Maccabi Tel Aviv. How can it be?
Look, as a coach, you need to use what you have in the squad. Then, if you have 2 players, and I said I don't know how many times in 4 months, that score 85% of the goals of the team, is something to think about. And today, we played more than 50 minutes with the number 10. We didn't create anything. So,
because you're not playing like this.
With the number 10, we didn't create anything today again.
And you are not training with number 10 and you are not playing with number 10.
Sorry?
So you are not training for number 10 and you are not playing for number 10. So how can you be specifically
you know
better?
What we train?
Yes.
Yes.
I've been told.
So someone is telling you
yes.
what we train?
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Look, again, I have to take advantage. I have to take the knowledge of the squad, and I have to take decisions. So I took always the best decision for the team, and again, I like to hear that question when we won the games, because the shape and the style doesn't work, even winning or losing. And I didn't take that question when we won the games. So when we won the games, it's because we played well. When we scored goals, it's because Jole and Eran are scoring the 85% of the goals, and when we are not winning games, is because why we don't play with a number 10.
Specifically, I asked you this question in the
asking.
press conference before.
רז,
I
תן לו
asking.
לענות.
Specifically, I asked it, but you are not saying the truth. I asked it on the press conference for the game. I told you that Beitar Jerusalem will play differently, and you don't have the middle with only 2 players. This was the question in the press conference in Bloomfield 1 day ago. I asked it, and I also asked it after when you won the games. Even after you won Maccabi Haifa and Hapoel Beersheva, I asked you the same question.
Okay, so let's play as you want next game, because I think when I came here, the team didn't play with the number 10, and maybe it's because there is not one proper number 10. So I don't know. Maybe that is the question.
תודה.